guys. How you doing?
What's happening?
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again.
Same spot.
Well, you could go right here if you want.
No, it's okay. We'll get to it in our view.
Oh, yeah.
I've already scoped it out last year. Like, this way, I'm going to view, not my view.
We need you to do the camera work here. We'll just have one video play.
You guys stream it though, right?
Yeah.
I'm recording 4K at 60 frames per second. And unfortunately, YouTube won't let you. If I could, I would stream it, but that's a lot of data as well.
Yeah.
All right, Bobby, exhibition game number 2, buddy.
Sure is. Arena looks good from North Toronto Arena right now. They did a nice job over the summer getting the arena ready, or getting the arena ready for the season. It looks beautiful.
I actually see white on the ice, buddy.
And you can see the lines.
Yeah, before it was that nice grayish hue for years. Seems like they pulled out all the stops here at NT Arena.
Looks really, really nice. Lighting looks good. It's going to be a perfect day for hockey.
So we got game 2 of our exhibition game here. This one against Ted Reeve. Always a formidable opponent. What are you looking for here for today's game, Bobby?
Our first round playoff opponents
That's right, they took us the distance.
from last year. They gave us a hard time this year. We'll see. I'm not sure. This is going to get our first look at Ted Reeve. They're missing their top player this year, right?
Are they? I wouldn't know. I
No,
know.
or something.
No, where's one of their top players? You got Lynn's the top player. Got Lee Wan Po as well.
Oh, he's still here?
I think he's still here, but could be not playing today. I haven't spotted him yet.
See how we're looking over here. Beautiful day. Had a nice little tailgate today.
Yeah, I was going to leave that until later on in the broadcast, since we might have
people aren't listening right now.
our normal 80 fans.
Yeah, we'll wait till the game starts. 30 seconds of game time, everyone. 30 seconds.
But about that tailgate, it was quite impressive. Beautiful Saturday in Toronto. Got some nice loaves. We got a lemon loaf and a couple of vanilla cinnamon swirl loaves, which was my personal favorite.
It was super nice. I only had one. I don't know. I didn't try them all, but the cinnamon swirl is the one I had. It was really good. Really, really good.
And who gave that to us? Trudy? Or was it, no, Leanna.
Yeah.
Leanna. So thank you to her. All right, we're just seconds away from game time. Coach Mill with his final words, I guess, for the team. I guess he would want to just reiterate, we're just learning here, growing, play free, stick to the game plan.
Yeah, he'll have an opportunity to experiment today and see what in-line combinations he wants to see, what, combinations of defenders, etc. So we'll have to see today.
Yeah, still missing our forward Nahas, who's still on the IL. Giving him a shout out, making sure that his spirits are up.
Yeah, Jules, hopefully you're watching.
Soon, yeah.
I haven't seen Roger. Is he here?
No, I think he had to sneak in a workout before.
Trying to get buff for the regular season.
Well, we are going to Florida, right? So we got to look good in our beach pods.
Absolutely. All right, everyone, here we go. NT Arena, Saturday afternoon hockey. Nothing better. No better place to be. Exhibition hockey where North Toronto takes on the Ted Reeve Thunder. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Hope we have a little bit of fun today. Coach Milne starts off with Bristol, Milne, and Marconi. And on defense, he's got the newcomer Mulliver and his partner Herman. I'm Bobby Flex here with Johnny Letterson broadcast booth. We are missing the Kit Kat Kid. He is missing in action for now, but We'll make sure we bring all the action to you. Johnny, good to have you.
We got a little slight change in the programming where I'm on camera this time, so giving Bobby a little bit of a break.
I'm enjoying the freedom to just call the game without having to look at the camera. Mulliver behind the net, trying to find the out. He fans on it, goes back here again. Herman picks it up. He's trying to find Milne on the sideboards. He does, but still can't quite get that puck out. This Ted Reeve team was super pesky last year for us in the playoffs.
Yeah, and they seem to do a really good job on the half wall, trying to drain, flooding that area up to keep us down low. They're doing a good job in the forecheck here.
A little sloppy to start, but we got a long hockey here. Oh, might have been a penalty there, but no call.
Referee was looking at that play right there, Bobby.
Milne on the half wall trying to get it out. He does in the center ice. NT on a line change. Ted Reeve on a line change. Out comes Markovic, Fraser, and Griffiths.
Ice in the call. Didn't get the red line there, so we're going to head into Ted Reeve territory here.
Yeah, that was we were talking previously just before the game started about the tailgate. So we had a good tailgate with the parents today. Leanna with Bristol gave us some nice snacks, some loaves. So thank you very much for all of that. Hopefully you're watching too. Here comes Ted Reeve over the red line, picking up some speed and energy shot. And how can I forget? We got Miles Cooper in net today. And he just saw his dad. He came back from a work trip, so good to have him live here in the stands. Griffiths picks it up, chips it out to Fraser. Fraser over the blue line, takes his shot. That misses the net. In comes Markovic on the forecheck. He picks it up, nice job. Griffiths and Markovic now battling. Over to Harlow, he puts it to the net. And Ted Reeves, who's in goal? Is it Cousins?
Cousins in net, looks like it. Really like that sequence out. Wasn't pretty, Bobby, our breakout, but you know, we did whatever we can to get that out. And sometimes you got to do the ugly things to try to fight the puck and get it out of our zone, which we did.
Yep. So we're missing a few players today. We're missing the Sables, both Bradley and Andy, as well as Julian Nahas, as we mentioned, still ailing an injury. Shot to the net, that goes through the crease. Back to the point to Raposo. He flicks it on net, tipped. Nice tip there by Milne. Bristol picks it up. Now he's trying to find an outlet. Puts it down low. Bain over to Raposo. He keeps it in. Now Bain picks it up in the middle of the ice. And Ted Reeve now on the regroup. Bain chips it in. Early shift. He looks like he's flying out there, which is good to see. Robbie Alabon puts it in deep. He had a hell of a game last week. Nice pass across to Bain. He just couldn't get a stick on it. But a beauty pass from Bristol, our Kit Kat player of the game last week.
Bain looks really comfortable on that line with Tater and Carter Milne.
Yeah, they're moving the puck nicely. Good forecheck. Puck kept in deep. Now Raposo deep in his own end. NT on a change, that's icing.
And another icing here. I really like how NT has just been very aggressive in the offensive zone, keeping pucks down low, and they were first to pucks on that side. And Ted Reeve just didn't have an answer to get it out, and all they had to do is get their second icing of the game.
So we got Markovic, Marconi, Griffiths, as lines will be all mixed up today due to the lack. Nice shot. Cousins had to steer that to the back. Marconi tripped behind the net, no call. Here comes Ted Reeve. Nice forecheck by Benji. Ted Reeve 2v2 on Raposo and Alabon. No, check that, make that Mulliver and Herman out there now. Mulliver picks it up behind the net. Mully to the half wall, still kept in. Herman down low, trying to battle his man. Getting a little help there from Mark. Over to Marconi in the half wall. Marconi chips it down.
Again, not a sexy play, just the right play to get it out, Bobby.
Sometimes you don't need to be sexy, John.
Nobody.
Yeah. Of course, you and I just try to stay sexy as much as possible. Here comes Bristol now. He picks up the loose puck.
I fed you that one, on a silver plate.
That was nice, I know. I know when you're giving me a good one. Milne, price-size foul. Oh, beauty! It was Milne to Fraser to Bristol. That would have been beauty if you could have finished that one. Some early passing that I like.
Oh, I love the hounding Tate's giving on the back check there.
Billy picks up a loose puck. He's trying to find his wheels. He does through the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Puts it behind the net. Bristol picks it up. He dumps it behind. Fraser bumps out his man there. Billy with the deep pinch keeps it in. He gets knocked down. A little bit of bumping today, which is good. Harlow to the point, takes the shot. Steered into the back by Cousins. That swung around the boards here. Out comes Ted Reeve. Nice pass across. Shot. Oh, just
Card just got a piece of that with the glove.
Yeah, he sure did. That puck sort of sailed. It was like a movement there, a little knuckleball. Over to Milne on the half wall. Nice pass. Over to Bain. Bain trying to dangle through his man. Good defense there. Nice D to make sure Bain did not get through.
Bobby, last two sequences we were talking, they weren't sexy. They had two sexy ones coming out of the play. One, Billy could have put it on the board, but decided to hold on to the puck and carried it out. And the second was a good F3 pass out of the zone.
So after a few minutes of getting our legs together, NT is now showing a little bit of assertion here. Raposo dumps it in. Markovic chasing. Benji picks it up on the half wall, not quite. And the puck gets down the ice, no icing call. Raposo down there, he's being chased. He's got to move fast. Nice forecheck there by... Oh, point right to the front here. Back to the point for Ted Reeve. Ted Reeve, D to D. Beasley puts it to the net. Nice save Cooper. He steers it into the corner.
Alibon with a good swipe to get that puck out of the area.
Puck still kept in. This kid Beasley has kept in 3 pucks already for Ted Reeve. He's doing a nice job. As Ted Reeve had 3 chances, NT's had 3 chances to clear that out. Now they're battling down low. We got 5 guys down in the corner there. Nice positioning by Alibon. He picks up that errant pass. Oh, nice dangle through. Oh, nice save. As Bain picked up some speed, got to the net, and goalie had to make a really nice save.
Boehner right there just came with the end-to-end rush. Came as advertised. What speed.
Showing his wheels out there on the last shift. Bristol now picks it up in the middle of the ice. He's got Milne with him and Marconi, trying to find Marconi in the middle of the ice. That didn't get through.
That just skipped off Marconi's stick, or else he was going to get a good shot on net.
Herman. That pass got picked off there. Here comes Ted Reeve. Nice dangle, nice shot. Cooper had to be steady there. Cooper's looking good in the early going here. Milne trying to pick it off at the blue line there. Didn't quite happen. Kept in. Herman picks it up behind the net. Trying to find the easy out.
We're a little bit more physical in our defensive end now, Bobby. Looks like we're engaged in the game.
I'd like to see us to put one through here. Halfway through the first. Still 0-0 here. Exhibition hockey. Marconi on the half wall. Still kept in. That's a couple chances we've had to get the puck out. And here we go. Here's an opportunity here. Mulliver puts in the middle of the ice. That got picked off. Back comes Ted Reeve. They dump it in. Herman picking it up in the corner. This should be an easy out. Probably not.
Mulliver's been on the ice for a long time. He's gassed.
Yeah. This shift has taken a long time. Shot. And Miles Cooper with the glove has to hang on there.
That's what you want your goalie to do when he sees trouble. He basically tries to find that first opportunity to freeze the puck, and he did. Great job of Miles Cooper.
Yeah, slow the game down a little bit. Get your fresh legs out there.
Yeah, listen, this is historically what Ted Reeve does. Like, we come out flying, we're in the lead, and then they just get that no answers goal in there, right?
They lost 9. Oh, picks up Fraser right there. Oh, Fraser picked up that loose puck and big saves Cousin. I see Fraser going, man, should have had that one, as he was all alone.
Well, the goalie had the angle cut down there.
So Fraser with Markovic, Griffiths with Harlow and Panasopoulos. 2-on-1 here. Ted Reeve on the rush. Can he find the pass across? Nope. Good defensive play.
Yeah, Harlow and Panasopoulos did a good switch up there.
On a half wall over to Fraser. Oh, down low. Oh, look at this. Stengel in front. Big save, Cooper. Oh, no, that's in. That went in. I thought he had that saved. Two guys all alone in front of our net.
Yeah, they just went a little bit too far ahead about the play. There was no defenseman below the hash mark. They already were trying to exit out the zone. Turnover at the half wall, and it's in our net. A little sloppy on the defensive end.
Yeah, no chance for Miles Cooper. There's two guys standing in front of the paint with seems to be endless amount of time. This Ted Reeve team got killed by Ice Raiders the other day. It was 9-1. They're clearly bringing it today. Bristol pinning his man down low. He got Miles. He's got Milne helping him out there. Out comes Ted Reeve. How do you pronounce that name? Christopoulos, number 91?
I'm too busy working the camera, but give me a second here.
Ted Reeve now. Neutral zone play. Bain throws it up to Milne. Can't get it deep enough yet. Bain picks it up. He swings it around the boards. Got Griffiths on the half wall picking it up. Oh, sure, check that, make it Bristol. He dumps it in.
That's going to be a call.
He's going to have body contact for Milne.
Yeah, Carter a little too aggressive there.
Gave him a little shoulder. I liked it, but not in A hockey.
Well, and also not in the offensive zone, right?
This gave him a little bump.
Carter's just that guy. He likes the box, you know. Finds it very comfortable there. It's very roomy. Lots of space.
There's tons of space in that box.
Yeah, stretch out his legs.
So we'll test the NT penalty kill now. And we'll see what the Ted Reeve power play is made up about. We have Fraser out there with Bristol. Sorry, Fraser out there with Markovic. Fraser did a lot of penalty killing for us last season. Did a very good job of it, actually. His energy and aggression. Oh, Marconi now jumps over the boards. And we got Raposo and Alabon there. Down the ice it goes. Alabon throws it down. What's the call there?
They call the high stick. Touch the high stick. So Ted Reeve player touched the high stick before it crossed the line, and they're going to take the face off inside. So a lucky bounce for us and break.
Yeah. So Markovic on the draw. Got Marconi with him. Raposo and Alabon to kill this penalty. Stretch pass. Nice play by Alabon to cut that off. He's got some wheels here. Now Ted Reeve setting up. On the half wall, takes the shot that hit the side of the net. Back to the point to Beasley. He dumps it down. Alabon battling his man along the half wall there. Markovic comes in to help. Ted Reeve still in possession. Puck in front. Cooper loose puck.
Oh, he made the kick pad save there with the left leg, Bobby.
Nice save, Miles Cooper. That puck came in front of the paint.
How am I picking that up and doing the camera at the same time?
Right? You got good eyes, John. And all of a sudden that puck gets out.
That's right, we got a delay.
All right, Fraser here has a little bit of time.
Fraser.
Out comes Bristol to help out. And Mulliver and Herman now. Over the line, Ted Reeve. Behind the net, circling. Really haven't had, we have one chance to score. Down the ice it goes. Nice job, Bristol. 18 seconds left in the penalty to Carter Milne. Fraser making sure they don't have a last minute breakout. Ted Reeve over the line. Herman into the corner. Oh.
We're even strength now, Bobby.
Full strength now. Out comes Carter. He picks it up on the half wall, chips it out. Didn't quite get out. Here we go. Carter trying to find Fraser. Fraser on the forecheck. Bristol coming in to help. Little choppy play. Sticks start to fly out there. Bristol picks it up at the blue line. He dumps it back in. And NT on a line change, so no forecheckers there. We need to step up in the middle of the ice here. We're letting the guys get off the post. Far shot, just inside the blue line, goes off the post.
Where it can shoot it.
Picked up by Bain. Bain trying to find Griffiths. He does. Griffiths doesn't have much support there. Puts it to the net. You hear the sticks slapping out there as kids are battling for pucks behind the net. Back to Bain. He couldn't quite turn around with the shot. And out comes Ted Reeve. Intercepted by Bain in the middle of the ice. He puts it down low. A minute and a half left in the first period. Markovic. Kept in by Marconi. He's trying to chase his man. Good back check by Milne there. Harassing his man, giving him not much time. Billy picks it up behind the net, swings it around. Over the... Oh, a nice pass. Bristol trying to take the shot. He was being harassed. A minute left in the first period. Now an opportunity for NT to regroup. Back to Panasopoulos. Marconi dumped it in and Bristol now chasing it. Back to Harlow. That took a funny bounce. Off the back glass.
Well, certainly a very physical game, especially down low, and Ted Reeve up 1-0. You know, their MO right now is to basically make it very difficult for us by a lot of bumping and grinding.
Yeah, they're not a flashy team by any sense.
No,
but they're
very meat and
definitely...
potatoes.
Markovic on the draw, over to Will. Fraser, he dumped it in. Kept in by Panasopoulos on the deep pinch. Nice job. 30 seconds left in the first period. Here comes Ted Reeve on the counter rush, trying to thread through the pass. But Harlow was all over him. Another rush. Here comes Fraser, trying to put the puck to the net. Good positioning by the Ted Reeve D. We're just not. Oh, shot! Nice save. Cousins rebound. Banging. Oh, that puck stood there in the paint for Fraser. Just couldn't quite get the shot he wanted.
Fans were complaining that there should have been a penalty there for slashing as the Wheeler lost his stick there. Referee didn't think that was something to call, and we go into the second period 5-on-5, being down 1 goal. But very entertaining first period. I thought we did pretty well.
It's good.
A lot of opportunities to score, and again, Ted Reeve with the one opportunity there with the mistake on the half wall and our defenseman exiting too soon. This is a good game.
It is a good game. I would say the first period was even.
Yeah, and you know that Ted Reeve, after getting handed to a team as strong as Scarborough Ice Raiders, to come back a little bit more stronger and just aware of staying to systems.
Yeah, they probably did a lot of tweaks after the Ice Raiders game.
Oh, for sure. They've also made a lot of changes too to their lineup, right? We've only made 2 changes in comparison to I think there are 6. So that's a lot of new bodies to sort of try to learn and gel with and figure out systems and what the coaches want and tendencies.
I'd like to see NT come out flying in this second period to start. Really press it to them, move some pucks around, get a lot of shots on net, and let's see if we can win the second period. I think the first period was kind of even, except for obviously they scored.
It just seems like we came out strong in the beginning, came out strong in the end, but in the middle is where we were faltering a little bit, and they kind of pinned us in our zone for a little bit too long for our liking.
So this kid at center ice, where? That's the kid you know, right? You know his dad very well?
They played together with my son. Good kid.
All right, Bristol's out there with Bain.
A lot of chirping going on between the two of
And
them.
Milne. Bristol picks up the loose puck at center. He comes over the ice. Takes the shot. Cousins with the shoulder save. One-on-one against Raposo there. Nice work by Charlie to get that puck. He swings it around over to Alabon. Back to Raposo. That puck took a bit of a bounce there. Robbie Alabon picks it up. He swings it across, finds Milne. Milne trying to find Bristol. He's got Bristol, Milne, and Bain out there now. Here comes Ted Reeve. They gain the blue line, takes the shot, that misses the net. Alabon picks it up. Gets the pocket pick down low, but recovers nicely. Raposo now in the corner. Backhanders it out. Here comes Bristol now, picking up some speed over the blue line. He's got Bain with him. Drop to Bain. Bain with a deadly shot. Nice save, Cousins. As he picked the blocker shoulder save there. Bristol now picks it up in the corner. Harlow keeps it in. He dumps it back. Just some play along the boards here. Nice work by Bain there to cut that off. Here comes Herman now. Over the line trying to find some support. Pass it off. Nice to Markovic. Backhander to the net. Saved and smothered by Cousins.
I don't know if that last sequence was caught on camera, but Coach Milne was yelling at his players to get off the ice or it would have been an offside. They were running.
Oh, Markovic, Griffiths, Marconi out there now. With Herman and Mulliver. That was a good interview. Interviewing the new guys. Posted on the... oh, nice shot. Oh, big opportunity. Here comes Herman. In traffic, trying to find it. Didn't quite get through. On a counterattack, here comes Ted Reeve. Nice back check there by Markovic. That shot missed the net. Marconi couldn't quite pick it up. Now here comes Herman, nice and confident, puts it over to Marconi, over the Benji Griffiths. Griffiths trying to find a lane to the net. Picked up by Markovic, no, he couldn't quite find it, so here comes Ted Reeve on the counter. They dump it in. Delayed offside. Now NT has an opportunity to get that puck out. Marconi couldn't get a handle on it. Slapped back in. Shot there. Nice work by Billy to get in shot. Make sure that kid didn't have an opportunity for a shot. Blew a tire there, fell down, but recovered. Ted Reeve circling behind the net, trying to find the point. They do. Back down low. Top of the circle. Nice work by Bristol to be in the lane. Billy behind his net now, trying to find Fraser on the half wall. Oh, shot in the slot. Oh, Cooper sticks out the right pad. Nice save. You have to be sharp on that one. Far side pass to Fraser. Can he beat his man? He's got help from Bristol. Loose puck in front. Nice work kept in by Herman, but now that puck squirts out. Billy gets there in a hurry. Nice job. And it's offside.
Hard to hear the whistle there.
It's yeah, a few times I haven't heard the whistle. So I don't know how many viewers we got, but hopefully you guys are enjoying this one. Say hello to our Trudy the intern, who's always watching us.
Looks like Milne has gone with Markovic and Griffiths on this new sequence. And Coach Mike put Fraser back with Tate.
And he's double shifting Bristol and Markovic at center right now. So those two are getting a lot of ice time. Let's see how long that'll last. Conditioning quite isn't there yet. That puck swung along the boards. Griffiths picks it up. He chips it down to Markovic. But out comes Ted Reeve again. It's tough to play with two centermen for a whole game.
Yeah.
So coach may have to giving them some spot breaks. Markovic, nice pass. Out to Griffiths. He's got Bain. Nice pass over to Bain. Can he get the shot off? Cousins, nice and steady. Makes the save. Alabon trying to intercept his man. Here comes Ted Reeve. Nice back check there by Bain to break that up. Raposo finds Bain. Nice outlet pass over the Milne. The Milne was all alone, didn't have an opportunity there. NT caught on a line change here as the defender went off, and back to the point to Jace Lynn.
Nice block.
There goes an opportunity. Breakaway, Bristol. Here we go. Oh, misses the net. Bristol on the breakaway. We had a few breakaways last game too, and we didn't get we weren't able to finish. And actually, Milne commented that we might have to practice breakaways.
Yeah, we got a delay offside. Carter was slow to get to the blue line and tag up.
Ted Reeve here on the rush. Seems like this kid went end to end, and Miles Cooper with the glove.
That was a tough save for Miles Cooper to make. Good job.
Yeah, that kid came all alone.
Yeah, I know. He's looking really steady right now after that first one.
Oh, Bristol with the breakaway.
Yeah, usually he's a deker or maybe blocker side, but he decided to go up.
Yeah.
Well, that just shows you a good goal scorer. He always tries to change it up a little bit, right?
He's trying to go glove side, high. Didn't quite get there.
I always had forehand, backhand move. That was my thing. I had nothing else.
You know, we had like almost like a 2-on-0. There was 2 trailers. Almost like a 3-on-0 actually. We 3 guys got caught behind the defenseman. Ted Reeve now swinging around behind their own net, trying to find the out. Nice play by Markovic to cut that off. And down the ice it goes.
Got an icing. It's going to be negated.
No, right on the mark there, right on Cooper. Mulliver swings it to his partner, Herman. Herman finds Fraser on the half wall. Fraser tips it out. Cross ice pass to Mully. They get caught in his skates, and down the ice it goes to icing. Johnny, there's a big baseball game today, semifinals.
Yes, let's give that some flowers there, Bobby. Your team is going to the semifinals, so if you have nothing to do at 4 o'clock,
right,
jump down to NT National Park, we'll call it.
NT National Park, yeah.
And get your cooler going, and let's watch some good baseball.
Yeah, we have Herman, Marconi, Raposo, and Markovic. We'll all be playing today in the semifinals. So we'll see, it should be a good game. Here comes up 2-on-1 against Billy. Nice play by Billy to break that up. As he anticipated the pass, nice dive, good work. Milne trying to pick that up on the half wall, doing the chip out. Oh, that was kept in. Panisopoulos now chops at it, gets it out. That's exactly the right move. He didn't have an opportunity to find an outlet there, so get it out and do the safe thing. Ted Reeve now swinging around behind their own net. Chopped back in. Again, about an even game so far. No team has dominated. We have probably the best chance of that Bristol breakaway. Panisopoulos over the line. Trying to find some support. Bain picks it up. Nice shot. And Cousins, nice job holding on the rebound. Cousins has been good.
Cousins has been very good, but I think we've also made him look good as well with some of the shots that we've gotten.
How many shots we got there, Johnny?
We're at 15, but you know, a lot of them he's seen. A lot of them are just like above the hash mark, so he's set. Not taking anything away from the kid, but we can make it a lot more tougher by getting pucks through with some traffic.
Yeah, we need to make him move side to side, get in his line of sight. Stop making it easy. Markovic with the shot, Cousins with the save.
Again, saw the whole thing all the way, right?
Yeah. Benji Griffiths now trying to be first to that puck. He is. And here comes Ted Reeve on the counterattack. Nice play by Alabon to break that up. Got the stick out there, but Ted Reeve still in possession. Nice save. Cooper, he had to go But off the shoulder there, Cooper being nice and steady, and he smothers the puck.
Somehow he found it in the crowd, and the melee of bodies just falling all over the place.
They were going short side. You just got that shoulder up. So he's having a solid game.
Harlow and I think Whalen were just having a conversation there. Just asking what their Saturday plans are, I guess.
What are your Saturday plans, Johnny?
I think it's going to be quiet tonight, Bobby.
Yeah?
Maybe make some nice dinner. Maybe my buddy coming over. We'll see.
Hopefully I'll be celebrating a semifinal win. Shot off the post! As two posts right now as Ted Reeve got in the slot and puts that off the post.
You know what all goalies say about the goal post?
It's their best friend, right?
Well, I'll tell that in the next stoppage there.
Battle down low. Fraser finding himself in front of in the slot here, trying to see if he can get a puck, but two guys on him. Here comes Ted Reeve now. Shot. That hit the back of the boards, top of the net. Ted Reeve again in the slot there. Nice pickoff by Bristol. Can he find Fraser? Over the line. Here comes Bristol. Takes the shot. That misses. Fraser picks it up on the far side. He dumps it low. I'd like to see a little more pressure. I think it's a little too easy for Ted Reeve to come out of the zone right now.
Well, we start off that pressure that you're talking about in the first period, Bobby, but
back to the point to Lynn. He puts it into the corner. I mean, Ted Reeve just putting pucks all over the place.
So going back to those goalposts, all goalies will say that if it hits the goalpost, it means that they were in perfect position all the time, right? That's the only thing that they were giving the shooter, which
they could only see the post, right?
That's right.
All right. We'll give you that one. Back to the point, shot. Cooper steers it into the corner. He's been nice and steady so far today. He's had to be. Back to the point. That hit some bodies. And another shot misses the net. Backhanded in by Ted Reeve. Marconi battling in the corner. He gets a little bit of help from Bain and Herman. Benji Griffiths now. Over to Mully. Mully to Griffiths.
What a smart play by Mulliver to reverse it back to Griffiths on the wall. Did you see that peek that he just took over his shoulder there?
Yep. That was a very smart heads-up play. Here comes Ted Reeve again. McLeod versus Billy. Nice play by Panasopoulos to strip him of the puck. Take the man, then worry about the puck afterwards. Good job. Here comes Herman. Herman trying to find Bain. Didn't quite get there. Down the ice it goes. Bain going off from well-deserved rest. Here comes Marconi to take his spot. Panasopoulos picks up a loose puck. He's got some ice, takes the shot. You know, Billy had some really nice rips during the practice, nice and low, half clappers. I gave him a little bit of flowers on that one. I said, you'll score a lot of goals with that shot.
Well, he's been practicing it all summer in the garage, and he's been putting the work into that because he knows that's part of his game that he needs to improve on. A lot of kids have improved throughout the course of the summer. They're looking a lot stronger.
Well, a lot of kids going to the gym, trying to get their buff on for Florida. Don't want to look scrawny on the beach. That's just Marconi picks up a loose puck. He's got some help from, can you find him? No, almost. The puck just kind of was bouncing. Never really settled down. He's looking for Milne. But Ted Reeve quickly on the counter rush. Nice back check by Markovic. Shot kicked out by Cooper. Markovic swings it around. Marconi picks it up on the half wall. Finds Panasopoulos.
Should have been a slash call for sure. Came across over the hands there on Panasopoulos.
You could hear it from here. Harlow now. Both teams on a line change. Trying to find Fraser on the long pass. Fraser with some speed. That's it, boys. Get in. A little forecheck. Try to turn over pucks. Fraser. Back to the point to Raposo. He takes the shot. That just missed. I think that was a half clapper by Raposo. It doesn't happen that often.
Well, I think a lot of defensemen have to have that in their repertoire body. The half clapper is your friend, especially as a defenseman.
Kind of did the little half clapper. I like it. We had a good amount of fans here today.
Yeah, a good amount of
Not bad.
fans for Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
Feels like a Sunday. Feels like football game day, buddy.
It does feel like football.
We had
game
the
day.
tailgate.
That was a good tailgate with snacks, beers, music,
Yeah.
good turnout. The NT fans are festive and lively, which is good.
Yeah, they're calling all the penalties for the referees for us, so we thank them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's all against us, but
Would really like to see NT pop one before the end of this second period here. Where's
Well, I
our
thought
sidekick Bristol? He said he's going to be a little bit late. Darce, I'm disappointed in you.
I think you had to go back to the warehouse and get some Kit Kats.
No Kit Kats. I'm starving here. I'm freaking out. Haven't got my sugar rush. I'm very upset. Alabon takes a shot. Cousins hangs on to that one.
Again, Cousins is seeing a lot of these shots.
They have-
And
they have-
Ted Reeves' goal was just like stuff happening in the crease. A lot of chaos. And I don't think we've created a lot of chaos down low.
We have not.
We did in the first period, but again, since then, Ted Reeves has shut us down.
Bristol, Griffiths, Fraser, Raposo, Alabon. Just over 2 minutes left in the second period. Goals have been at a premium today, as teams are playing it super tight. Opportunity now. Puck bouncing in front in the slot, bouncing all over the place. Griffiths now an opportunity to clear that puck. He dumps it down the ice for icing. Would have liked to have seen a little more patience on that one. But
Yeah,
that's
a little
okay.
bit more patience, or at least just feather it in there rather than giving it too much juice to go the full length of the ice. But from our vantage point, you know, everybody was covered, but just hold on to it a little bit more. You'll create a little bit more space.
Over the boards with Markovic, Bain, and Marconi. Draw one by Markovic. Big difference when you can win a draw. You get control. Here we go. Markovic over the blue line. He's got some wheels. Takes a shot. Nice save. As the goalie had to come across with that pad. Markovic picks up a loose puck. Empty net. Oh, how did that stay out? That was in the paint. And the Ted Reeve defender fished that one out.
Unfortunately, both our players are on the backhand and whiffed on it.
Loose puck, empty goal, couldn't finish it.
That's tip. That should have been waved. That was tipped by 17.
I need Markovic to be fresh. He's got a pitch for me today. So we'll see Markovic on the mound probably in the 5th or 6th inning. We'll see how things go today.
I mean, that last opportunity, Bobby, you had at least 2-3 players going to net that were wearing white shirts, right?
Just couldn't finish that last sequence. And Mully picks it up behind the net. Trying to find Griffiths on the half wall. But that puck squirted out. Oh, Griffiths knocks the guy down.
Big
And
man
the boys
Griffiths.
love it.
And they're calling the offside. No call on that. He just stood him up.
He sure did. He's going to want to watch that one.
Well, the Ted Reeve player did engage in that shoulder first, and Benji just braced, and he took the better out of him.
Showing a summer bulk up.
Oh, Mama Claire should be happy with that.
Feeding him the lasagna.
Feeding the lasagna and the beef tenderloin.
Nice job, Benji.
I think Benji's one of those kids where he just takes the tarp off, he just ripped.
Could be. I don't know.
Could be one of those guys.
We'll have
A
to
sleeper.
see. Oliver picks it up behind the net, finds Griffiths. Griffiths trying to find Bristol. He does. He's got Fraser with him. Over to Fraser. Oh, he just couldn't get a handle on it. That Bristol-Fraser combination last year was deadly.
What are they calling here? Nets off? Yeah, nets off.
Oh, you saw that one develop, right? It would have been sweet.
They were humming there. They could taste blood, and Ted Reeve got lucky there with the net getting off its pegs. And we're going to reset here with the face-off to the right of the goaltender. And that hit that Benji took, it just went right to his legs. I don't know if you noticed it, but he just grew another foot taller.
Yeah, he sure did. Got under 10 seconds left to go in the second period. Still no offense produced by NT. Griffiths picking up last chance. Over the Bristol. Oh, took the last second shot.
And again, same line, same shift. Big hit by Griffiths. Nice outlet pass. Keeps the puck from going out from the blue line. Great shift from here. And we're heading into the second.
We're going to have a flood.
Yeah, we're going to have a flood. And the boys are going to be a little frustrated, but they got to be feeling a little bit okay that they've had their opportunities.
Well, it gives a chance to go back to Marconi's car for some more snacks. All right, stay tuned. There's a flood here. 1-0 Ted Reeve. We will see you soon.
We're going to hydrate the throats a little bit. All right, we're back on.
All right, let's see what message Coach Mike would have for the boys. Definitely want to see a little more offense. We're putting shots to the net, but we're not making it complicated for the goalie. Making it very easy for him to see it. Here's the name. How do you pronounce that name?
Christopoulos.
That's
Just
it?
rolls off the tongue, buddy.
Just Christopoulos?
Christopoulos. Can't be posh. Just got to throw it out there. Christopoulos.
All right. Christopoulos. Used to play for the Young Bruins.
Good old-fashioned Greek name.
And also played for the EastEnders, if I believe. Well, getting ready to start this third period. I think we're going to go with 20 minutes, looks like. So we'll be testing the players' conditioning today. Coach goes out there to Markovic, Marconi, Griffiths, Herman, Mulliver to start this third period. Offense has got to be the messaging in between the periods. We got to get some offense. Got to put some bodies in front of the goalie. Make it very difficult for him to see pucks.
Oh, nice.
So we got Gilmore in net now for Ted Reeve. And Miles Cooper remains in net for us, the only goalie we have here today. Mulliver behind his own net. Backhands it out. Didn't quite get there. Not a huge fan of the backhand, to be honest. Rather kids turn their body and get a forehand out there, a little more strength and power, if you can. Chipped out. Here comes Simon over for Ted Reeve, trying to find an outlet pass. Nice interception there by Herman. Loose puck picked up by Bristol. Here comes Bristol now. He finds Mully as he goes over the line, trying to put it for a nice play. He's trying to find Bristol as Bristol is breaking to the net. Didn't quite get there, but had the right idea. Mill now. He dumps it down low, no icing. NT on the line change. Fresh bodies out there, down the ice it goes for icing.
Oh, that shouldn't have been icing. It was touched by 14.
That's the ref's
Sorry, no, that would have
lens on
been
you.
no, that would have been icing. No, I got confused there with the sides, but no. I'll give that to the referees.
Johnny, you think you'll ever ref again, or is that done?
I don't know, buddy. I'm enjoying this a lot.
It's not the pressure of being the ref.
Yeah, I'm sensitive. I don't want to get yelled at.
Markovic now, he's trying to find Pat Bain on the backhand, puts it behind the net. Griffiths now, nice battle along the boards. He gets a little bit of help from Markovic. And here comes Ted Reeve on the exit. Here comes Ware. He finds a lane. Couldn't quite get to the net. He ran out of real estate there. Now he has to circle around. Nice play there. Bain takes the shot. That gets tipped. A good back check on Bain. Picked it up. Bristol picking up a loose puck. Finds him. Oh, nice shot, Bristol. As he picked up that loose puck, that was Benji that made that opportunity happen. So good job on.
Oh, he's made some great
Benji
plays,
here.
Benji.
Bristol, backhander, misses the net. That swings all the way around. Billy going down low now. And the nice out here. Here comes Carter Milne. He was trying to find Bristol streaking through the middle. Tater picks up a loose puck. Billy now has a chance, puts it in deep. Waiting for the NT forecheck here. Good work by Fraser in the corner. He's chasing his man. Swung around. And that puck just squirted out. A regroup over to Harlow. He's going to take it over the line. Off the blocker. But we're getting those far shots, but we're not creating second and third chances. That's probably where the opportunity gap is today. Billy slaps it back in, delayed offside. NT has to clear the zone. Markovic going in hard. He's had a good game today too, skating around, trying to create chances, loosen up pucks. Ted Reeve 1-1-1 versus Billy. Nice play by Billy, making sure nothing happens, and good support there by his defensive partner Harlow. Marconi now picks it up on the half wall. Nice outlet pass over the Griffiths. He's trying to buy himself some time to get some support. Doesn't have much of it.
Sure is creative, that kid.
Yeah. I like the way he slowed down the play, waiting for help. Didn't panic. Harlow puts it to the net, steered by Gilmore into the corner. Puck turned over. Beasley dumps it in. He finds his man. Pass in the middle of the ice. Here comes Griffiths.
Probably dog tired after a long shift. Trying to see if he has the legs.
Trying to find some help, yeah. He's been on there a while.
Look at Benji. Look at him. And he's giving him the business with a little two-hander.
Bristol gets dumped in the corner. No call there. Got Bain on the far side giving him some support. NT now on the line change. Some tired bodies out there.
Milne's got to be careful here.
Nice work by Markovic to change direction there. Picked up by Milne on the half wall. Nice pass to Bain. Just couldn't quite hang on to it as he's trying to find the streaking Bain. Bain picks it up. Nope, that gets pocket picked. Here comes Ted Reeve. He's trying to find that Shaw. And an icing call. I gotta say, I'm not in conditioning either. Long game for me.
Yeah.
For us, we're running out of chatter. And still no sign of Darcy.
Well, he did say he's going to be, might not make it. We might have to buy one from the snack bar.
What?
Snack bar's closed, so I told him we might have to break in.
No Kit Kats today.
See if that ice cream truck's still out front. Maybe buy him an ice cream cone.
I'm gonna have to put that on his performance review. Lack of, we need to get an inventory of Kit Kats. You just can't show up one at a time.
Listen, you don't have to tell me, Bobby.
Like,
you got one job to do, and that's bring the Kit Kats.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only job. You and I got a lot of complications. Here we go. Markovic finds Fraser. He was trying to find Lane. That got picked off. Ted Reeve doing a nice job of cluttering the front of the net, so making sure we don't have opportunities. Not too many scoring chances, or no real scoring chances yet this period, I think, anyway.
I don't think we've had a power play yet, have we?
No, not yet. Only one power play for Ted Reeve, none for us. That shot misses the net. Kept in by Beasley. He goes in down low. And weird angled shot that got in the glove by Cooper. He hangs on. Cooper's been very steady today.
No, he has. He's shut the door for the last 2 periods.
He's dialed in.
But that's what you expect from Coop, right?
Draw one by Ted Reeve. Puck swung around, didn't quite get all the way back where it was supposed to go. And that somehow squirted out in front of Cooper, and he had to cover up.
Raposo and him having discussions.
I think Charlie knows a bunch of kids on this team too. I think a lot of them go to his school.
So the chirps are definitely flying then.
We'd like to see a little bit of grit. Coming up here comes Milne. Nice work by Milne. He's got Fraser with, he had Bristol on the far side, took the shot, and nice save Gilmore, and he hung on to the rebound. Again, you'd like to see those shots a little lower. So there's definitely a rebound. I think we're a little putting up too high, so Gilmore has been smothering these pucks. Draw controlled by Ted Reeve. Punched out there. Intercepted in the middle of the ice by Alabon. Alabon now takes it over. And that shot gets tipped. Over the glass, out of play. Face-off will be to the right of Gilmore.
Defensively, I think we've been a lot more mobile than we have in years past. Alabon just showed us a little bit of his end-to-end talents there.
And would just like to see the offense come to life. And that's
By the way, Bobby, you just got a call in from your mom. Make sure you call her back, all right?
Oh, you saw her on the phone.
I think she wants to make plans for tomorrow's Swiss Chalet dinner, or maybe she's inviting you to.
Oh, maybe. She made a shrimp linguine last week. So good. Oh, so good.
My brother-in-law's Portuguese. He keeps telling me that he's going to take us to Portugal. Nothing but amazing value for seafood down there. So.
Oh, yeah. You'll eat like a king. You'll eat the seafood. If you like seafood, there's no better place to get it than in Lisbon. Markovic. Nice work over to Raposo. Shot. Oh, that missed the net. Good opportunity now. There is Raposo snuck into the slot. Back to Raposo. He puts it to the net. Saved by Gilmore. A little bit of life shown in this little sequence here. Nice break up there by Charlie in the middle of the ice. Picked up by Alabon now. Nice patience by Alabon.
Was there a touch? No, they're going to let it go.
Yeah. I think it might have been a touch, but we'll see. Alabon picks up the puck, finds his partner. Actually finds Billy now as Billy came on for Raposo. Markovic puts it in deep. Griffiths picks it up behind the net. I think we're starting to see a little bit of fatigue set in, perhaps. Vanasopoulos picks it up at the red line. Says, you know what, I'm going to do it myself here. Forechecking down low.
Oh, that's a penalty.
Gets bumped. There we go. NT's going to go on the first power play coming up soon. Griffiths takes the shot, rebound. Gives the goalie a little love tap at the end there. But
good to see that Panasopoulos is okay. Took a nice bump there. Never turn your shoulders like that to the boards, kids. That's a little Don Cherry tip that I'm going to give you. But definitely 9 times out of 10 is going to draw you a penalty.
all right, NT is going to go on the power play. Here we go. Bristol wins the draw. Harlow couldn't quite keep that in. That puck gets punched out. And I think that power play is pretty quick.
Yeah, that was not very smart by Harlow. Like, I mean, he had a chance to get that puck that was loose there, and instead, a little bit too late, Ted Reeve picked it up, and he had to hit. He's smiling at me right now. He knows I'm talking about him.
It's good to be back, John.
Get comfortable, buddy.
So that
We'll
was
send some sandwiches down there.
That was a 3-second power play. And we didn't. Wow. That didn't last
A
long.
little 4-on-4 act. How'd the power play look good? How'd the power play look for 2
man.
seconds there, Bobby?
All right, we're going to play 4-on-4. 4-on-4 is always fun. But would be nice. Actually, you know what? That is the third time in the exhibition that we've taken a penalty while we were on the power play. So that is something we're going to have to fix and address. We have to finish power plays to the end and not be. Oh, here we go. Is that another penalty? No.
Could have taken one.
That could have been one.
Milne's always been aggressive.
As Milne gave him a little "how you doing" from behind.
Where does he get that anger from? Got him up.
Oh boy! Oliver is going to sit for 2. He hit a kid from behind. What's that call?
And it looks like we're going to go on a 4-on-3.
Yeah. What did he get? Would he get a cross check or something? Yeah. John, he gave him a little shove from behind there.
Well, the rookie decides that, hey, you know what? I'm going to get
Yeah.
into the game by getting on the score sheet with a nice hit.
So Jonah's sitting there for 2. He's so what looked like a NT power play has now become a shorthanded 4-on-3.
Why not?
So Raposo, Alabon, Markovic to kill this penalty. We need to win this draw. Raposo battling two guys down low. Good job. Keep that puck in there.
I think this is where you would need the calming presence of Marconi behind the bench.
Oh.
As we do see Nahas actually there.
Oh, he
finished his workout.
Is Julian here to watch the games?
Don't know.
Pass in front, back to the point here. That puck misses. 4-on-3 here for Ted Reeve, as they're going to have a glorious opportunity here now. Shot back to the point, that hit Raposo in the skate. Charlie battling his man down low. Ted Reeve now trying to set things up. This is not a power play you practice that often, 4-on-3. Back to the point to Beasley. He swings it around to the defensive partner. He comes in top of the circle, takes a shot. That gets blocked. And out it goes.
Oh, we need a forecheck here and a
putting
change.
A little heat on.
We need a change at least. Okay, we got one guy.
Yeah, we had the near defenseman change. So here comes Harlow. Markovic is still on.
Herman. Oh, and we just dodged a bullet there by getting an offside call. And we're able to get a full change here.
That was a good break because
some tense moments there for sure in our end.
Yeah, our defensemen were getting a little tired. Ted Reeve now setting things up on the power play. NT keeping them to the outside. They're setting up their triangle. Oh. Got to take away the lane.
We're on a 5-on-4 here.
Yeah. 5-on-4 for a few seconds. Now it's 5-on-4 now. Just under half a minute left to go on the penalty.
Oh, good
Here
chip
comes
out.
Fraser. Nice job.
You're not catching Fraser.
Fraser doing a good job killing this penalty. He's got 3 guys on him. Panasopoulos now picks up that flying puck. Bristol picks it up now. 5 seconds left to go in this penalty. Looks like NT will kill this penalty here, which is good. Full strength now.
Someone's got to get that penalty box door.
Swings it around. Trying to find Fraser. He's going off for a line change. He's a little bit of a breather. All right, boys, just under 8 minutes. Let's see. Let's generate some offense. Let's get going. Pucks to the net. Play for those rebounds. Make Gilmore work. Here comes Ted Reeve on the counterattack. Good positioning there by Alabon, making sure he didn't have anything to look at there. No opportunity. Marconi now finds Bristol. Marconi's got to go to the net. Can he get him the puck? He's got Milne to support too. Back to the point to Raposo. Raposo takes the shot. Nice save. Gilmore.
Probably not the shot that he wanted there, Bobby.
No, he should have kept that a little bit lower.
Or at least go blocker side where the traffic was. But I think Raposo's been doing a great job on the blue line.
Yeah, he's had about 3-4 shots maybe at net. Markovic on the draw. Picks up the puck. Nice pass over to Alabon. Alabon puts it to the net, steered into the corner by Gilmore. Back to Alabon. Puts it to the net. Gilmore again kicks it into the corner. Nice job by him. Ted Reeve goaltender. Like I said, we've been making them look good. But they have been steady. Back to Robbie Alabon. He finds that hill leg. And down the ice it goes, as Ted Reeve was just saying, too much pressure from NT. That was probably, this period for sure, the best pressure we've seen.
Yeah, whatever was said in the intermission obviously has helped, as NT has been the stronger team here in the third period.
Outside of killing penalties, yeah, that is true. Here we go. Here comes Mulliver to break up a 2-on-1. Oh, opportunity! Dangle scores! 2-on-1, Ted Reeve.
We jinxed it, Bobby. We jinxed it.
Oh, that was a nice move, though. He put a nice move. It was a tough chance there for the goalie, and we just got caught 2-on-1 there.
Well, we've had a couple of good 2-on-1s, but Ted Reeve executed that to perfection there by just holding onto the puck until the last second, was able to slide it through to the open man Shaw or Snow, who made no mistake on the dangle. and slid the second one past Miles Cooper. Let's see if there's a response.
Well, a bit of a hill to climb now for NT, who hasn't had much offense at all. Now he's got to find 2 just to break this game to tie. What a shot by Bristol.
Well, that was probably going wide as well, but good job on the goalie.
Yep.
Got to get rid of those one and done situations there.
Right, we haven't had many, I would say very few, if any, rebound shots. Again, you're right, Johnny, just one and done.
And it just shows, like, we've only scored, what, 2 in 2 exhibition games right now? None in this game?
Yeah.
Offense is drying up a little bit early on in the season. You got to figure out that chemistry, figure out different ways to score, because you're not going to score from distance too often in this league, especially in U16.
It's tough to score from distance. You gotta.
Well, there's got to be more forechecking and turnovers in the offensive zone in order to set up the cycle down low.
Mulliver bumps it down low. Puck squirts out. Can't quite get there. Over to the point, back to Herman. He puts it in deep. I'd like to see almost after that second goal, maybe a call a timeout and kind of set it up. But we'll see what strategy Milne's going to employ here. Over to Carter Milne, trying to dangle through. That puck gets caught in legs. Didn't quite make that happen. Jonah picks it up. Nice pass over to Bristol. Bristol trying to find a lane to the net. Somehow he got there, and McGuire hangs on to the puck.
So cooler heads prevail. 5:20 to go in the third period. Face off to the left of the goalie. We got Fraser, Markovich, big man Benji Griffiths, Harlow, and Billy.
Back to the point, over to Harlow. He couldn't quite, he was looking for the rip, but couldn't quite get the grip on it. All right, Markovich now behind his own net. 5 minutes left to go in this game. NT yet to find its offensive legs.
We got 5 minutes left in this ice time too, and 5 minutes in the third. We gotta hurry up, or else we may not get this game in the books.
You're right. They probably got to start running the clock. Yeah, we probably won't even. Probably won't finish the full time here.
I think referee just noticed that, and they just realized that they got to run the clock here with 5 minutes to go in order to get this game in the books. So we're gonna have run time the rest of the way.
Where is the scorekeeper?
Right above us.
Oh, so normally it's down here. Here we go, Fraser. Can he outgun his men to the net? Takes a shot. Woo! Fraser! With determination, nice and low, far side. Puts NT within 1. Nice job, Will.
The choo-choo train just busted on the left side there. Made no mistake. Goes through the wickets on Gilmore for his first goal in exhibition game.
He said, I'm not dangling. I'm just going to go right through these guys. And you know what? That's the first low shot we've taken on net.
Yep.
You know, everything we're just trying to put high, put it low to the net, and you get rebounds, just like that one there. Harlow now seems to be a little bit of life. And NT sparked by Fraser there.
NT's going to want to get to the face-off dot as fast as possible with 3:50 in the third to go, run time.
Markovich on the draw. Controlled. Here's Griffiths turning around. Oh. And Chad Reeve ices this puck. Again, with the clock rolling, this is a big advantage for them when they ice the puck.
Yeah, we're going to see if the goalie's going to stay in there. Look at Billy takes the puck, rushes it over to the referee to get the play going.
Billy's
nice
going,
heads-up plays.
I'm faster than you, ref, and I'm going to get this puck down real quick.
Get
right?
this nonchalant skating all the way down the ice.
Proposal now. Trying to find a puck. it took us a long time to clear that zone.
Yeah, that's a couple times I've seen us taking forever to get to tag up on the blue line.
Like Charlie's trying to put that in, but we were still inside the zone. So
It's 15-year-old coolness, buddy. And
we need a little more urgency there. Proposal swings it around to Alabon. Alabon trying to find the blue line. That puck squirts out again. 2.5 minutes left to go in the exhibition game. NT trailing by 1. Over to Carter Milne. That puck's bouncing around everywhere now. Alabon picks up the loose puck, puts it in the net. That gets into the corner. Bristol now battling his man. He gets help from Milne. Raposo couldn't quite keep it in. Raposo now getting some heat from McLeod.
Ted Reeve bench is yelling, ice it, ice it.
Yeah, for sure. If they ice the puck, they kill 30 seconds almost, right? Robbie Alabon over to Raposo. Raposo puts it in deep. Now we need guys to go get it. Get it, get it. Smart play by Ted Reeve.
Now we're going to watch for the goalie to see if they're going to come out with a minute 44 run time.
Yeah, I'd pull Cooper right now, right? No? Oh, he's waiting to see if he wins
he's waiting for the 1 minute mark. It looks like Coach Milne. Miles is going to be looking at the bench. We're going to be looking at the bench as well to see if there's going to be any change.
Hopefully we get in this minute 30. Nice work by Bain to keep that in. Miles Cooper coming out of the net right now. Puck's banging in front of the paint. Oh!
Puck was loose. The goalie blew it prematurely there. As Benji was trying to do the wraparound stuff. It looked like it bobbled across the pads of Gilmore and the puck was still loose, but the referee couldn't see it and blew the whistle. What an opportunity.
Just under a minute left.
And the goalie is out right now.
Puck to the point. Oh, that squirts out. We got Harlow out there, Mulliver, Benji, Bain, Markovic, and Bristol. Bristol down low. 38 seconds left in the game here. Bristol puts it to the net. That hit a leg. Picks it up, far side. Nice pass. Shot. Oh, that misses. And down the ice it goes. Icing. But unfortunately, the clock's going to run, so we're going to run out of time.
Not going to stop the clock. There's 22 seconds and it's running. We're going to try to get a quick sequence here. Ted Reeve's taking their time.
Ted Reeve's in no hurry to get on this ice. Yeah, a lot of confusion here. Puck drop with 10 seconds left. Draw one, back to the point. Last chance here.
5 seconds to go.
Bain trying to squirt in front, and NT will lose its first preseason game to Ted Reeve, 2-1. You know, the offense just couldn't get going today.
Couldn't get going today, just a little too late there, but some good things and positives that can be taken out of this game.
We need a little bit more boom, a little less shalaka.
Yeah. Not enough hard nose, too much sexy, you know?
Yeah.
They're big time foes here are gonna go to the center ice and shake hands after battling. Good sign of respect there of both teams.
Well, we get to do it all over again, Applewood tomorrow at Paramount Arena.
Yeah, and good luck to you today, this afternoon there, Bobby.
Yeah, big semifinal.
My friend.
I had a big sports weekend. I got the Gino Cup tomorrow, golf tournament.
There you go.
And then we have the semifinal, and we have another hockey game tomorrow. So it's a big day. All right, NT.
Make sure you call your mom, eh?
I'm going to call my mom.
All right.
I'll let her know that we lost today's game. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Lots to work on, but lots of stuff to build on. We'll see you next time. Bye.